Oh my gosh. Hey everybody. This is supposed to be members only. What I got this set to? Yeah, I ain't changing it today. Forget it. Whoever is in here at this point. It should have been members only. Hold on. My apologies for being a little late. I had a late running. You said Megan is still being sued, baby. I got all of y'all in here. This wasn't supposed to be for the public, y'all, but I already got y'all in here. Hold on. There we go. I already got y'all in here, so baby, I don't feel like closing it out. Oh my gosh. So y'all get a taste of members today, because this is definitely supposed to be members and tarot class, everybody. I'm just going to do an extra tarot class for y'all because I didn't realize that I don't have this on members. They're going to cut my ringer off before somebody calling. Y'all hear my ratchet ringtone. Lord have mercy. You said just recovering from surgery. Oh, well, you do whatever you need to do to heal and feel better soon. Uh-oh. So y'all, I'm a little tired because I had a long day today. Oh my gosh, I just ended my last personal reading for the day. We gonna tap into, something. You said who snitched? Oh, you said you're at an upgrade to tarot. Well, you're in tarot class today. Because y'all, I'm tired and I don't feel like swapping it out and changing it. I didn't even realize that I didn't hit the tarot class membership button. So we in here. A whole lot of you too. Reminder for you to drink some water. Baby, I drink water all day, but I guess, thank you. and next time it's hola amigo. Amiga. I'm not an amigo. So I almost couldn't believe I'm in class looking guy. So how much is tarot class? Tarot class is $10 a month. We meet every Monday. I teach you how to read tarot. We pull things directly from the media and whatever is going on. And I have people read with me and I teach them how to read, not to read like me, but how to use their own intuition. Oh, you said I missed you. I jumped in the room so fast. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm sorry I ain't cute today, y'all, but I don't feel like it. I'm tired. Ooh, yeah. Goodness, goodness, goodness. So, I got a new deck tarot class, people. It's the Mystic Realm Tarot. I've been wanting this deck forever. The last time I was going to get it, they sold out and it was out for a few months. So, like, this is the back of the deck. And they're matte cards. This is the front. Y'all know I love a good foil deck. Oh, thank you. Say your soul is beautiful. Something got to be beautiful today. I ain't feel like it. So I'm going to use this deck today. I try to find decks that have less nudity because for those of you, if you want to start your own tarot channel, YouTube can be very, very aggressive with flagging your channel for showing the wrong images in tarot. I don't know why they are so hypersensitive about, you know, nudity on tarot cards when you can watch somebody on a music video bend over and bust it open. But it is what it is, right? So, since I got y'all in here, my tarot class people, I need y'all to come on, read along with me. We're going to tap into the energy between, hey Princess Live, we're going to tap into the energy between Nikki and Foxy, y'all. Let me find Nikki's deck. Now, I'm not surprised about this, y'all. Foxy has, you know, been kind of off-putting towards Nikki as far as I'm concerned for a little while now. So it is not really surprising to me that she hit the unfollow and shows that her support for her and her family is with Jay. I'm not shocked at all. All right, so we got Nikki's cards here. Y'all know she got her own deck. Well, God bless you as well. Us and Foxy owes Nikki money. That's going to be interesting. So, hey, Mystic. Yeah, the unfollow down to 0. Now, see, this is what I find very interesting. Glad you said that. Remember back in the day when Nikki did a unfollow and then she followed the people back that she wanted to follow? I feel like she took a page out of Nikki's book with that unfollowing everybody. So I don't know how many of y'all remember that. Hey, Vibrant One. Hey, Stephanie. Soon as I saw that, that was the first thing I thought about, was like, now wait a minute, where did we see this before? Good evening, John Clark. Hey, Nene. Hey, Aja. So, my tarot class people, let's flex, let's flex. Yes, I hit the wrong button. We're public today, okay? Oh, many thanks to you, Miss Keisha. Let's get our cards ready. And let's read together. And we're going to give everybody that's in here that's usually not a part of our tarot class a taste of what it's like to learn how to read tarot. Okay, John Clark. Thank you for staying up late with us. You said switch devices. Baby, at this time, I'm going to leave it be because they finally fixed my internet for the last time this weekend, y'all. They had did something, I want to say, what was that, Thursday, Friday? And no, it was Thursday, and it was the clearest it had ever been. And then Friday and Saturday, it was done. I couldn't upload anything. Sunday, they sent out a tech. That tech couldn't help. Y'all won't believe what they had to go through to finally fix my internet today. So I'm going to just let it rock the way it is. Tarot class, I'm going to give you all an extra live this week that's going to be private, okay? And I'm going to check this time to make sure it's private. I was tired and I was in between readings, and I went ahead and uploaded and didn't realize that it wasn't private. So y'all get an extra class this week. Y'all just let me know, do you want it to be Friday or Sunday? Tarot class people, let me know Friday or Sunday, because you're getting an extra class this week. Oh, baby, ain't nobody getting kicked out today. I hit the wrong button. If you in here, you in here. Let's get it. Okay, I see a Sunday. Okay, I see a Sunday. Sunday feels good for me too, and I think that's a lighter day for me. If I'm not mistaken, I only have 2 personal clients this Sunday, so that's fine. Okay, either day. Okay, I see another Sunday. So it looks like Sunday it is. So 7 p.m. y'all, we're gonna do tarot class on Sunday. That question, which level includes tarot class? It actually says tarot class when you click on the link, and the tarot class is the one that's $9.99. And we meet every single week on Monday. This week is going to be Monday and then again on Sunday. All right, y'all. So get your cards ready. Let's tap into the energy behind why did Foxy unfollow the whole entire internet and upload this picture with Jay, her brother, and whomever else. You say you got your wine and your water. I got my water. I might need some wine. Lord have mercy. Said I will need the link. Um, when this live is over, I'm gonna get the link and I'll put it down in the comments and pin it. You said, do you smoke your new cards? Smudge them? I do, or I anoint my hands before I work with them. Either way, but yes, I do cleanse my new cards. Always, always cleanse your cards. Okay, I see another Sunday. Sunday it is. All right, what's this energy with Fox Boogie Brown? You're welcome. Let's see. What's this energy with Fox Boogie Brown? Y'all let me know what y'all got. I'll be reading the comments to see what my tarot class people got. Okay, the World and the Wheel of Fortune. Serena, baby, I think you said a mouthful. Because you got the World here, which means an end of a cycle, something coming to a close. And what's coming to a close? The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune means overall success, financial wellness. Glad you could kick it with us here, Frosty. Alrighty, so it looks like there could be a total end, a total eclipse to financial wellness, allegedly. Yeah, Five of Swords, conflict and communication, arguing, Three of Cups, about what could possibly be. Thank you. Thank you. So Stephanie, if you look down here where Mystic's comment is, that is the link to join us, subscribe to Tarot Class. If you have an iPhone, you probably have to switch your phone to desktop, and then you can subscribe that way. If you have an Android, it goes through automatically. Okay, John Clark. Let's see. Eight of Wands and the Moon. Events are unfolding quickly and things are coming to uncover by the light of the moon. Welcome to the party, John Clark. So, let's see. We're reading on Foxy and Nikki. It says, I got the Tower in reverse and the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit in reverse. So the Tower in reverse is like trying to avoid a situation that could ruin everything, trying to have, a rebirth. The Five of Pentacles in the upright is literally being in poverty or facing poverty, losing everything. And the Hermit in reverse is coming out of seclusion. Cool guy, who's your baby? Five of Pentacles in the upright. There's poverty again. Wow. So I got the Seven of Pentacles and the Magician in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles represents being able to invest in a situation. The Magician is a card of manifestation. So if it's in reverse, it's like not being able to manifest out of a situation that you've invested so much in. Nine of Cups, which was a wish fulfillment. Said, I don't believe that this is what she intended to happen. Said, Two of Pentacles upright. Yeah, that's juggling with the situation. So this feels like she may not have wanted to jump off the porch and do this, but this is something that may have had to be done for financial stability, so that, you know, she may not have lost everything that she's been working for or working on, or everything that she's amassed. So, wow. Yeah, oh Lord, Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant. But see, this is a new spin on it, because when you got the Hierophant here, the Hierophant represents, you know, someone that is in a higher order that runs everything. Also, that could be someone with legal troubles that could be losing everything. But either way, as you can see, this rooster rather, with the eggs, it's like, you know, trying to, you know, what's the saying? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's like putting all your eggs in this one basket could lead to losing everything. Okay, Nini, you said Five of Wands. That's fighting. Uh, the bottom is the Ace of Wands upright. Yeah, that's everything coming through fastly. Things are moving very aggressively. Page of Pentacles, new business opportunity for the King of Wands. Look at that. King of Wands, fire sign, of course. And the Ace of Cups to the Empress. Also, somebody love bombed someone to bring this into fruition. Because the Ace of Cups represents love and abundance, and the Empress is bringing things into fruition, not just a pregnant woman. So somebody may have leaned on, I got love for you. We go way back. Oh, said the Knight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. That's that flighty in and out energy. Hey, Miss LaDon. So, he gonna play in her head, but just as fast as he came in, he's back out. Yes, manipulation for sure. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, coming in swiftly to defend a situation. So Seven of Wands is being very defensive. Eight of Wands is moving extremely fast. So it's like, y'all, I love this deck. You know how they say when pigs fly? Look at these flying ass pigs. So literally coming in as swift as possible to defend someone in a situation. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Things moving very, very swiftly. Very, very aggressive to move in to, get out here and fight on behalf of someone. Said Page of Cups. There goes the opportunity. So Page of Cups is like, this person don't really even talk to you like that. But that's also being sorry that you jumped off the porch and you took this opportunity. You said, what is the name of the deck? Let's see. This is the Majestic Realm Tarot. And I just ordered this. Okay, there we go. I wanted to make sure the light didn't keep you from seeing it. I just ordered this on Amazon last night. So it just came. I'm trying to find decks where it's less nudity. You said, what do we owe this honor? You're welcome, sweetie. We owe this honor to me not paying attention when I hit the button. I thought that I had hit the button for this to be a private members live for tarot class, so they get an extra class at the end of the week. But welcome to members class that's not members class today. Said thank you because I was going to ask as well. It took me months to get this deck. The last time they had it, it sold out, and it took them literally like almost 3 months to restock this deck. Yes, fresh out the box. So yeah, he got her to come in swiftly to do this for him. This feels like he love bombed her. He told her about, the history that they have and how he always has her back, and how we get down. He said the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I'm thinking that was a rash decision that has been made without the thoughts of the consequences and emotions have careful thinking. John Clark, great assessment. Great assessment. Because this is definitely someone, being very impetuous, rushing in, wanting to jump off into a situation and then regretting it after they get involved, but it's too late. You're already in there. You got to do what you got to do. Oh, thank you, Tina Brown. Love you back, babe. Said I got the moon and the sun and the ten of wands. Oh, that's harsh. So that's everything done in the everything done in the dark comes to light, and it's a heavy burden. Hey, Katrina. Thank you, Mystic, for putting it in the chat. The Mystic Realm Tarot. This is actually, I'm trying to think, what's the name of the company? Because I do like this company. Hold on, y'all. I think it's Craftarian, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to be sure. Because I got another deck from Craftarian as well, and they make some really durable cards. Yes, it's Craftarian is the company that creates this deck. So you find it on Amazon. This is what it's under, and it's going for $19 right now, $19.90. So I have another deck from Craftarian. They make really, really thick card stock, and the cards are very durable. Said I got the Ace of Wands and the Hangman in reverse. So Ace of Wands, definitely rushing in, being very swift and aggressive with the actions. Hangman in reverse. It's like trying to turn a bad situation into a better situation to move forward, because Hangman is being in stasis. So if you're putting it into reverse, it's like you're trying to be able to escape something or get out of a situation that feels stagnant. Hey, Candy. Oh, you're welcome. There's always feedback here with me, especially with tarot class. Said the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, that's definitely speaking in an aggressive manner, or using your energy in an aggressive manner and then regretting it because you got the weight of the world on your shoulders and it backfired. Like, this is not turning out the way they expected it to, at least not for her. You said you would appreciate my slip up. You're welcome. Yeah, delays and standstills for sure. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Judgment. Yeah, I feel like there was possibly like some type of promise of a new business venture or being able to help somebody to do something, but this is not going to manifest. And this is actually really putting her in a dark place with the public, because people are not taking this too well. They are standing in judgment here. But it's like the business opportunity was supposed to bring balance, because judgment also represents Libra, the balance. But this didn't bring any balance. Said, just from listening, it sounds like I would need to be more grounded to do tarot. I'm going to get there. Baby, listen, it's a learning experience. You definitely don't learn how to read overnight. It takes time. And then once you learn, every deck that you choose, if it's not a standard deck that's like standard globally, you have to learn the history of the deck. You've got to learn like the history of the creator of the deck. And it makes it easier for you to understand, each deck. Because I do a lot of study, and I study art, I study, period pieces, time periods. I study a lot. You're right, John Clark. Tarot is a lifelong study. You will always be a student. Tiara, we're looking at the energy between Foxy and Nikki. Yes, this is tarot class. I hit the wrong button, so all of y'all in here today. Yeah, Two of Cups, Nine of Swords. So remember what I said about the love bombing? So Two of Cups represents like soulmate energy, or that tie between people that never ends. The Nine of Swords, it's a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, um, a lot of worry connected to this. So it's man, y'all, this is kind of crazy because it's like I'm getting a lot of nostalgic energy here where he, took her back down memory lane. It's like, we always, been like two peas in a pod. We like this, I got you. I always look out for you, you know, and we got to say allegedly, I need you to handle something for me. Women deal with women, men deal with men. It'll look kind of crazy if I'm the one to approach her and say something. So it's like, that say less, I got you, allegedly. It's an Eight of Swords to the King of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody feels bound, possibly worried about jail time. And if that person has jail time, then that would also affect someone's financial ecosystem. Said, I know you would make a dope ass deck of your own, angels, and we're just going to manifest that for you. Thank you. Funny you're saying that. I am working on my own decks right now. Said the Lover's upright, bottom of the deck, and the Three of Pentacles upright. See, that's what I mean. That love bombing energy. And see, that love bombing, once again, is that the lovers is like, once again, that energy that never stops, it lingers between them. But also lovers represents the sign of the Gemini, which means it's like, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type energy. So it's a duality between them on how they bond and how they come together. Not just lovers energy, but that energy may, be used with that nostalgia energy that I'm telling you about to pull on their heartstrings and say, hey, I need some loyalty here. He said 10 of Pentacles reverse is the person having financial problems or suffering from losses. Perhaps they need to make a fresh start. John Clark, you're way better at this than you think. Because I'm definitely getting that there is a tower coming to this money. And this person is afraid of losing everything. But the person, Foxy, they got her to speak somehow, some way. If this person loses everything, then she also loses her stability, because it looks like her stability comes from this person that she's speaking up for, doing a favor for. You see yourself as an amateur. Well, baby, you're better than you think. Shout out to you. Yeah. The Emperor. And see, the Emperor is not just a father figure, which this person could have come into her life as a father figure, but this is a person that is also very controlling. This is a person that is like the head of industry. So this is definitely a boss. This would be a leader. And this is also someone that's like a father, to her in the sense of, I may not have had an actual father in the household, but you have been a provider and a caretaker for me. Oh, glad I could make your day. Hey, Justice for Us. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Something I meant to do here. I got to go all the way back. Oh, Tarot Destiny. There we go. You still got your wrench. I just wanted to make sure. So, now it makes sense. Cause I can't sing on here because y'all they gon' take my $6. But I'm getting a song, George Michael, Father Figure. And I had channeled this earlier for somebody else. But the lyrics are, I can be your father figure, put your tiny hand in mine. I can be your preacher, teacher, anything you have in mind. So once again, definitely this person functioned as like a father figure and someone of authority in Foxy's life. Said it would make sense if Camel was still paying her because she seems to have money but has not performed at any shows or put out any new music. Interesting. Okay, B Frost. Said I upgraded to tarot class. Come on, come on, come on. Said the Emperor and the King of Swords came out. So once again, I just got this Emperor, this father figure, this head of company, this powerful figure could be facing legal issues because King of Swords can also, for me, King of Swords is not just a truth teller and someone that's blunt. If you're looking at legal terms, this is someone who could be facing being scrutinized by a higher level of legal authority, like the feds. Come on, Elisa, you better know the words to this song till the end of time. That's right. And think about it. If he has a hold on her like that, then that means that he has a hold on her brain until the end of time. Thank you for that. Thank you, Tarot Destiny. Said the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. So this is someone who, damn, that's messed up. Knight of Wands in the upright is someone that could be in and out of your life, very flighty. Knight of Wands in the reverse can still give that same energy, but this is somebody who kind of lays in the cut and they juggle you, they deal with you, when they need to. But this feels like someone that could possibly, someone can have you on the shelf. You don't get retired, but they come and get you and they deal with you when they need to. You're always there if and when they call. Wow. Said my stepsister loves listening to George Michael. Wonderful voice. Wonderful voice. I wish he could have, played Freddie Mercury in a Queen movie because I thought he would have been excellent for that. You said, this is my second live for tarot class. Hi, guys. Hey, Vanny. Welcome back, babe. Said the Wheel of Fortune upright, bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles upright. Ooh, Lord, that's a terrible combination when you look at Wheel of Fortune is having everything going in your way, not having any financial problems, everything that you could have ever wished for, to everything slowing down and going from having champagne and caviar money to oodles and noodles and possibly a nice beer. So somebody's about to be hit financially big time. And it all seems like if his money is affected, everybody goes down. Let me make a little room, y'all. You said you love a decent beer. Said Page of Pentacles came out reversed and the Two of Pentacles at the bottom. That's not a good look because Page of Pentacles in reverse is, like I said, that business proposal not working out. And then the Two of Pentacles, that's literally have to juggle, trying to feel what it is that, feel your way through, having to juggle. That's that robbing Peter to pay Paul type energy. Who'd you say? And great hair? Yes, George Michael had great hair. Yes, that was a pretty man. It sure was. It said Page of Swords to the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands said shaking hands and making exchanges. Well, Page of Swords is who's watching, though, because the Page of Swords is like surveillance or someone watching or seeing. They needed to make sure people saw this. Six of Wands is moving swiftly towards victory. So they had to do this publicly because they needed everybody to see this. So they definitely wanted a public statement. And that public statement was so somebody could have stability. But the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups, being sorry that you even got yourself involved in this situation. The wax shuffle, as I put the cards down on the table and mix them that way. Okay. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. So, you know, here it is. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, which represents work. Y'all, this is crazy because it falls under the world. And the world means there's an end of a cycle for work. This independent woman status, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Large amounts of money that come in. And look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is going from sugar to shit. They're literally about to, like I said, they're going to go from champagne and caviar to oodles and noodles and a decent beer at best. It's that Queen of Cups to the Emperor. That's like, you know, having a lot of love for somebody, but you should have followed your intuition. Because it's like you have love for this father figure, this provider. But this bank account is going to dry up. So I just pulled the Queen of Cups too, Mystic, with the Four of Swords. Yeah, that's, ooh, Lord. That somebody put their intuition to rest because the Queen of Cups also represents intuition. Following your intuition. She didn't follow her intuition and now this is backfired. So with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's that overlay for the underplay. That tricky backdoor energy. Manipulative energy. Seven of Pentacles. They need to look carefully at their assets that they have and take care of them. Yeah. So what this feels like, y'all, is whatever that has already been invested in Foxy, she's going to have to handle it very responsibly because there's going to be a huge halt in finances soon. And it's going to be a very, very, very hard pill to swallow. Said, and now she's suffering the loss. Yeah, this definitely did not work out the way that it was expected to. Uh-oh, you said, I got the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, bottom of the deck. Interesting. So Eight of Pentacles was working on how to, you know, keep this whole thing going. The Lovers, that Lovers card keeps popping up. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, Jesus. That's a catch-22 right there. I don't even want to go off into. But it's like, you know, this situation was keeping her financially, you know, comfortable. And now she has to consider her options on how she moves. The Seven of Cups. So the Knight of Cups in reverse to the Six of Wands. Yeah, that's an offer no longer being extended. Someone no longer offering an olive branch that's going to help somebody to move forward. Said, I wouldn't want to lose a friend like Nikki. Baby. Hey, Katrina. Said, thank you for letting us get a free tutorial in tarot reading. You're welcome. He said, that's crazy how she stayed so attached to him. Y'all got to remember, he got next to her when she was a young girl. Like, he started coming around when she was like maybe, what, 14, as far as we know? Because I want to say the song that she did with LL, the remix to I Shot You, she was 14 when that video came out. So he's been around her since she was a very young girl. So, you know, coming in like an emperor at that time, a provider at that time. He really, really, worked his energy into her brain. He said, yeah, and groomed her allegedly. Said, yeah, she said he would pick her up from school. See? Said Two of Wands, if they're not careful, they will either have a wrong strategy that will go badly from the start, or they will make a good start, but not monitoring it carefully will end bad. I think you're right on both sides, because I think they came out with this strategy and it already backfired, and now they're trying to monitor the internet to see how they can maneuver, and it's just not working out. Yes, a Two of Wands in reverse. Said the Lovers come out. Now see how the Lovers keeps coming out? The Lovers keeps coming out. And I got the Two of Cups, which is like an extension of the Lovers as well. Which is, it represents duality and not just, people canoodling, but it can be both. Said y'all got me about to pull out one of my decks. Come on, baby, pull them out. Said King of Pentacles to the Four of Wands to the Six of Wands again. Yeah, this person who is providing for you financially. And let's remember, King of Pentacles can also represent a father figure or like a husband figure who provides stability. Four of Wands is definitely stability and being able to help you move forward. Six of Wands. So this feels like she may have had a money issue and this was manipulated to get her to do this. Allegedly. Yeah, said it popped out. It looks like it's been popping out all across this reading. Said Five of Wands. There is definitely going to be conflict and lack of harmony. Yeah, this did not work out the way they expected it. Because I got arguing already. Five of Swords is on the table. Said I got the Six of Wands too. Yeah, this feels like she needed a jump start to help her move forward. There may have been a struggle or some type of financial hiccup, and it just made it easier to get her to fall in line and be complacent, allegedly. But it did not work out the way they expected it. Yeah, Tarot Destiny, this was said years ago. I believe it's still on YouTube, that he used to pick her up from school and take her shopping at the mall, buy her gym shoes and outfits and all of that type of stuff when she was like 14, if I'm not mistaken. Said, I don't know anything about these people involved in the situation. You may not know about the people involved in the situation, but you're definitely pulling the energy. Say he was on his R. Kelly steez. Ain't it interesting? Okay, Tina Brown just said yes at 14. I wasn't sure. I just wanted to make sure. So that would be like back in like 1993, if I'm not mistaken. So he started to spend time with her and pick her up around 1993. So Eight of Cups fell to the floor. Somebody wanting to walk away from a situation. That's also shame that it hit the floor. They don't even want anybody to see them because this didn't work out. Said, I'm starting to think he was worse than R. Kelly, baby. Ten of Cups. It's arguments going on amongst the family because this Ten of Cups is falling under the Five of Swords. So this is definitely not working out the way that they intended it. Four of Swords. They want to lay this to rest, but it's too late. Said, wow, he definitely took advantage of her in hopes to save his money. Ten of Pentacles to the Emperor. Said, I always miss the beginning of the live, so I'm so lost on what's happening with Foxy. Foxy unfollowed pretty much the whole internet and put up a picture of her brother, Jay-Z, and another gentleman. And when she unfollowed all of these people, she unfollowed Nikki when she did the mass unfollow. He said, thank you for the fortunate accident. I only started reading in December of last year. A lot of times I suffer from imposter syndrome. Well, it looks like you're doing pretty good. So I want you to have some faith in yourself. Said she unfollowed everyone and put a pic of her in the... Well, the pic was like her brother. It was her brother, him, and I can't remember who the third guy was. But she was saying, like, everybody wants to be in this circle. So she definitely pledged her allegiance. Oh, you said I believe I suffer from that as well, too, John. Hey, Sylvia said, remember you did a reading some few months ago and said that Nikki needs to be careful with her because she's very loyal to Camel Face. I sure did. I sure did. And I told y'all this wouldn't work out well. Nikki should be careful trusting her because I didn't see it turning out in the best way. And here we are now. Said Nine of Swords in a reverse to strength. So this is someone trying to come out of having a really, really dark energy of like anxiety and loss of sleep and trying to regain their strength. Something happened here. It's like she's trying to get back on her feet somehow, some way, allegedly. Yeah, King of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Y'all, somebody got some legal problems that is messing up their money. Because King of Swords for me is definitely like higher law enforcement, like feds, Homeland Security. The Fool and the Knight of Swords. And this, the Fool to the Knight of Swords. Uh-oh, where'd you go? Wait a minute. So here we go. The Fool to the Knight of Swords is also letting it be known that, you know, someone had to take a leap of faith or someone acted impetuously to come out to speak. And Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is like your money dwindling down to like trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. But I feel like somebody wanted to kickstart a new business opportunity or something that they wanted to do to you know, bring some financial stability, but it's doing the complete opposite. Says, so something happened between Foxy and Nikki. The energy feels very off, so that's why we're tapping in. Said Four of Swords reversed. Whoever it is has to come out and face up to what has happened. It's not going to be easy, but it has to be done. Feels like the whole entire energy of 2025. We ain't gonna pay Yubba no attention. Let's hide you from the channel. There you go. Go play in the street somewhere. Sarah, there will never be friends in this industry. Not when you're dealing with people that, you know, have a lot of healing that they need to do. Nobody should be able to, you know, pull you into things this easy. Said, can the trolls crawl back under their bridges and stay there? Thank you. I sent them back out to go play in the street. Said my hands was... I don't feel like going off today. I'm tired. Said I pulled the Death, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Baby bam, that's what this is. That's what this is. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Tarot Destiny. You just said a mouthful with that. The Death card, the Queen of Swords to the Four of Wands. Somebody needs someone to be quiet on telling the truth about something to sustain their stability. Said Ten of Swords fell to the floor. Once again, a betrayal that they didn't see coming. You said in the UK, we would tell them to go play with the buses. Yeah, somebody needs to silence a truth-speaking woman so that they can continue having their stability. Yeah, King of Cups. Oh, oh, look at who showed up. King of Cups. Ace of Wands. Y'all, this is about to get real interesting. Oh, this is about to get real interesting. King of Cups. Y'all know who the King of Cups is right now that's going through a lot of legal trouble. And I think they need Nikki to be quiet because she knows something about some business dealings between these two gentlemen. Yes, peanut butter and jelly. And she also knows something about some Ace of Wands activity. Oh, they need her to be quiet before it's too late. Said 7 of cups in the upright at the bottom of the deck and the 3 of wands at the bottom in the upright. Yeah, they're considering their options, trying to figure out how they can move forward because they don't want to block their blessings. Said 4 of cups in the wheel of fortune in reverse to the 10 of wands. Yes. Oh my gosh. An unrequited offer because somebody's about to lose a lot of money and this is going to put the weight of the world on their shoulders. Said it's crazy that you said that because I was thinking that that was the only reason he talked to Foxy. Said you won't believe this. I just pulled the King of Cups too, except in reverse. And there's some self-hatred, self-pity, and temper tantrums happening. John Clark, are you sure you don't know what's going on? Because, baby, you're tapped in. Somebody. Oh, oh my God. Said Foxy would post that they were communicating with her to warn Nikki. More like picking her for information. Said, oh, the King of Cups is mad at the King of Wands. No, he's mad because he didn't get that bail hearing and now he's stuck in there and he has to have a pity party until October. He can't come home. John Clark, I promise you, your intuition is working perfectly fine. Because I'm just going to say allegedly that's Diddy throwing a temper tantrum because this week did not work out on his behalf. And before you said that, I was already pulling his energy as the King of Cups because he's a Scorpio. So as you were saying, I just pulled the 9 of Pentacles to the 3 of Pentacles with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the independent woman collaborating with someone, taking a leap of faith. Said you think he needs her not to talk. He definitely needs Nikki not to talk for sure. There's something that Nikki knows that she hasn't said yet, and I'm telling you, somebody's shaking and quaking in their boots. Not the Kanye West troll. 6 of Pentacles. Unearned income, money given to someone under the table. Very large amounts of money given to someone that is in 2 of Cups energy. 7 of Pentacles. Investing in someone by giving them very large amounts of money. Possible gifts, as they would call them in court. But it's a tower coming. It's a tower coming for this emperor here. Y'all, somebody's money is about to be very messed up. And it's like they're trying to keep a paper trail about some money and what they've invested in some kind of way from hitting the fan. You said the 10 of Cups in reverse and the Temperance to the Empress. Oh, wow. Situation with a family situation definitely not working out. They're trying to get balance through a new beginning so they can bring something into fruition. Said Foxy was wanting to be the wife and the mother of his children. Well, we see how that worked out, baby. He said, all mine says is goodbye. Said, I love tarot class for this reason, John Clark. Listen. Whoo. Since we had Kanye in here, somebody play When It All Falls Down. Yeah, 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Oh my God, the 9 of Cups. Really, this person, he's trying to really consider his options on what he should do next. Like, really, really, ain't that about nothing? Where my rabbit ears at? Going down the rabbit hole. So they're trying to consider his options on what to do next. And this is getting really trippy for him because 8 of Cups, wanting to walk away from a situation that was once what? A wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Once again, trying to save your stability. Ace of Wands, doing whatever it takes. Aggressively moving forward to do what you have to do to save your stability. You said last night on Station Head, Nikki said he don't want something to come out, but he can't stop it. I'm telling you, I'm looking at that right here, right now. They're shaking in their boots. It's something that they cannot afford to have said, and it will literally cause the biggest tower ever. Said peanut butter has interchange. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nikki got him by the balls, baby. Said Seven of Swords. Someone hasn't been entirely honest about the truth of a situation and resorted to deception, betrayal, trickery, and shameful, really. Yeah. So all of those family secrets are going to come out. Hold on. Because in the Bigfoot song, she said that as well as to Bigfoot, but they don't want, they don't want them all to come out. She sure did. Said Five of Wands to the Three of Swords fell out. So, oh yeah, that's somebody's trying to fight back heartbreak. Said fell face down for the Emperor. He doesn't see this coming. Said him and Henny will both be in for a rude awakening. Yeah. Ain't John Clark spot on? Absolutely. King of Wands. we, we, we know who the King of Wands is, that popular Sagittarius. Says Seven of Swords. Once again, that manipulative, sneaky, backdoor activity card. And it's like that sneaky energy is going to be laid to rest. Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. And it's going to happen abruptly. They don't see it coming. Hey, Scarlett, baby, how are you? He has no idea. He does not see this coming. Eight of Swords, y'all. Ooh, Lord. Call Akon, somebody. Locked up. They won't let me out. And with this Eight of Swords falling under the Five of Wands, somebody's assets may be frozen. Their bank accounts could be locked up. You said I found your channel by accident, although I think I was meant to find it. Well, welcome to the family, John Clark. Said we are all pulling the same energy, baby. It's about to go down. Well, that's the thing. You can't fake the energy. If it's there, it's there. Said the relationship between Camel and Henny. Listen, I'm telling you, this looks like if someone's assets are not locked already, this looks like somebody's bank accounts literally can be frozen. Said pumpkin spice season, about to shake some tables again. Oh, we're going from a retrograde into a Lionsgate portal. This is about to be interesting. Said Five of Pentacles trying to the interest. Joanne better hurry up with that album. Baby, I think they're going to rush that album and have it out this year, possibly before the end of the summer. Six of Wands. Somebody's definitely rushing something because Six of Wands is trying to get forward towards victory so that they can get this large payout, Ten of Pentacles. It's like somebody's on a shot clock. They're trying to beat the clock before something happens with this money. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords. Oh, baby. Somebody's about to tell the truth about somebody's financial stability, and it's going to lead to a lot of arguing, and it's going to upset some people that are considered family. There's a lot of internal fighting right now. Ace of Cups, King of Swords, Nine of Swords. Yeah, loved ones are very, very worried. Everybody's, afraid right now. People are literally like not sleeping well. Said I'm very curious. Hold on. Said I'm very curious to know if there's any truth to peanut butter paying off jurors' family members through the Kardashian family church via Lou Taylor by way of church donations. Miss LaDon, you dropped a lot on me, and I don't even have a glass of wine right here in front of me. Goodness, goodness gracious. It's a Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wee. So Queen of Pentacles is a Virgo. So we got a good idea of who that might be. Ten of Wands to the Queen of Wands. They want to bring heavy burdens upon Nikki. Yes. Said there's this Jamaican spiritual person who told Tasha K in the beginning of the year that Foxy talks bad about Nikki to Spice, and Foxy owes Nikki money as well, allegedly. I do remember seeing that, Sylvia. I do. It was a man. I remember seeing that. Scarlett said, repeat that. Whew, that was. You say you don't drink anymore? Hey, it's probably a good thing, babe. That was a lot. That was a lot to say the first time. Peter Piper pecked peppers, but Run Rock rhymes. When I tell you this is about to be crazy. Say, Angel, can you pull the Mystic Camp situation in Houston? Baby, we're not doing that today. I can possibly pull that on Wednesday. This is tarot class. I just hit the wrong button, and now it's public today. But come back on allegedly Wednesdays, and I can pull on that. I don't want to pull on it immediately anyway, because there's a lot of spirits that are at, they're not at rest due to how they passed away. It's a lot of very, very unsteady energy right now. So, like I said, Ace of Cups. Like I said, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords. Loved ones are very, very worried right now. Everybody is shook, not getting any sleep. They don't know what's coming next. Thank you, Shanti TV. Make sure you come back on Wednesday, and I will definitely answer that question. Said Page of Swords, they need to regroup, examine all of the information that is available, and make careful decisions and judgments. Also, Page of Swords for me is my surveillance card. So people could be being watched right now, and they definitely need to regroup and watch how they move, because they're under a watchful eye. The Star and the Moon. And this, oh wow, the star, the moon, and the sun. Baby, that's a whole constellation that just hit this table. That literally, they have hope. They're hoping with the star. They have hope, because that's the card of hope, that what's done in the dark, the moon card, is not exposed. It doesn't come to light. The sun. Because once everything that's done in the dark comes to light, instantly the money slows down. They start to lose a whole lot. Said the judge says that the cameraman case has to go against any. Well, yeah, the judge is allowing that case. They're not throwing it out. Yeah, all majors, absolutely. That's big energy shifts. When I get all majors, majors for me are not subjective. It means it's actually what's to come. So they're in fear. They're hoping that, more information does not come out, because they can't afford any more exposure. Because, I mean, this all leads out with the Five of Pentacles, which is losing everything. Said because it will reveal that man's real truth, that he loves pages and procreates with pages. Ooh! First of all, thank you for wording that way. Come on with this tarot speak. Because, damn, pages is messed up. Because at least you could get the older, still shouldn't be touched knights and princesses of the deck. But ugh. Oh, that's dicey. Oh, the Hierophant and the Lovers. So somebody earlier saying that she wanted to be his wife and, have his children. So you got the Hierophant here in the Lovers, the Ace of Swords. The truth Ooh, the truth coming out in possible court about a married couple. There's a, oh, wow, there's going to be exposure to the couple. You said, LOL, I got the same thing, but I had my tequila. Said, I got the 9 and the 8 of swords in reverse that flew out on the floor. Geez, they love throwing your cards on the floor. So 9 and 8 of swords. Somebody trying to beat, that felt like somebody trying to beat a case. They're trying to stay out of jail. They're trying to keep from, being in heavy anxiety. Said the chariot and the 5 of cups to the empress. Trying to hurry up and move forward from this humiliating situation that they brought into fruition. Justice. Oh, there we go. More legal problems. Said, don't forget he has to submit that DNA. Yes, the judge just said he has to submit the DNA due to a court order now. And that goes back to that comment about the pages. And it looks like some truth is going to come out. Lord, the Ace of Swords. And notice they got a pig here with the Ace of Swords. And the pig, street slang represents police. So damn. Said the Magician reverse. Okay, not being able to manifest, not being able to move forward or produce. 5 of Wands in reverse, something that they won't be able to fight. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, trying to keep from going broke. The World in reverse, a new situation opening up. Things are about to be revisited. Justice in reverse, a complete loss of moral judgment and moral principles. Yeah. So are they trying to bring Foxy into the game? Well, it's not bring her into the game, baby. She's always been around. It's what capacity could she possibly be used in to help now? So face down, 2 of Wands, face down, 8 of Cups. Yeah, that's trying to get to the point to where they don't want the right hand to know what the left hand is doing, and somebody leaving somebody behind due to energy or information that can come out from the past. Yeah, reversals can be tricky. They're trying to, it's so much that they're trying to hide right now. The Magician. Yeah, definitely trying to manifest in secret. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. And this is falling under the King of Cups, y'all. It's a business situation that's going to come into the daylight sometime soon. That, yeah, something's about to come out with some paperwork that has to do with how they do business. Said him being forced to submit his DNA test now shows just how much they are losing their control. The grip is now loosening. I agree. What is that? Said, and if he took her across state lines with this situation, wouldn't that be traffic jams, a lowercase? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it would. Traffic jams and Schoolhouse Rock. Yes, it would. Said if she cuts ties with Nikki, she will do a very, very big disfavor to herself, because only Nikki was checking for her and even doing songs with her. Camel Face cut her off immediately after he got rich. Well, he didn't cut her off. He put her on the shelf where he wanted her to be. And she's already picked her side. So she's, when she came public with what she came public with, she did cut off Nikki. She chose her side. Said they have too many legal cases going on to keep track of. Oh, baby, it's more to come. Said I asked about Camel and the DNA, the King of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the Page of Swords in reverse with the Strength at the bottom of the deck. So King of Wands definitely is a fire sign male. 7 of Cups is him trying to consider his options on what he should do. Page of Swords in reverse. He wants to keep this as secretive as possible. He doesn't want this to be seen, possibly trying to do this in private or seal the case. With the Strength at the bottom of the deck. No later than we're going into Leo season. So by Leo season, he could be trying to seal this case, right, or gag orders. he wants to gag it or seal it to keep it from being discussed in the public. Said Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They are falling, having setbacks, and not a single clue. Sounds about right. Said this will lead to a reconciliation of Nikki and Kim. Sylvia, I'm going to touch on that on Wednesday because if y'all remember, I've been hinting at that since last year. Said once you pick the side, she's got to stay there, especially in a situation like this. Said hope he was all worth it, but I doubt it. Said definitely got to stay there. Yeah, it's no coming back. I mean, and this is public, so. And the way that she did it in a way to where she took a page out of Nikki's book. Because when Nikki unfollowed Bigfoot, she unfollowed everybody and then followed people back. So it was definitely like, oh, that's definitely a tap on the shoulder to let you know I'm doing a you on you. Yeah, Three of Swords, y'all. They're about to have this Emperor is about to have a lot of heartbreak. Ace of Wands, things are coming at him fast. He's not going to be able to stop it or control it. And this, for an Emperor, that's a lot of, that's a lot to have to deal with. Like I said, it's a hard pill to swallow because the Emperor is used to being in control and being able to have their way, being able to put everything in position. And to not be in control is scary, especially for somebody who always has control of everything. I said 10 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's a betrayal that you can't come back from. 8 of Pentacles is working on, trying to maintain working, but juggling on how to keep working with the 2 of Pentacles. Said, I hate that Nikki and Kim were pitted against each other. They would have been so powerful together, and the industry knew this. That's why they wanted to keep them apart. I told y'all the problem was always the men. Let's see. I got something that fell face first here. Oh, Lord. 9 of Swords. Heavy anxiety, y'all. Somebody's worried about going to prison, allegedly. Feeling very betrayed. Feeling like people have worked against them. And once again, this Queen of Swords, worried about this truth-telling woman that is fearless in what she can say. Yeah, 3 of Wands. It looks like Foxy thought this was going to be her ships coming in, her blessings coming in. And here it is. Because she's been going through some things. 9 of Wands is literally like the wounded warrior. Getting knocked down 9, but get up 10. So something is going on with her in her personal life where she's going through some things. Said, I wish Nikki and Kim had just talked. It was obvious that it was the men that caused this issue. I believe so. But I got faith in Deb Atney. I believe Deb will... If they let her, I believe Deb will pull the both of them together and help them to, have a really good talk. And it's something that needs to happen in private that we don't need to know anything about. Thank you, John. Welcome to the family. Said Knight of Pentacles to the Empress. Yeah, the finances are slowing down, y'all. And it's happening way faster than anybody expected. Nobody thought that this was going to come full throttle like this. Yeah, Justice and the Hangman. Baby, listen. Somebody's legal troubles are about to get way worse, and they're not going to be able to get out of this. This is stagnant energy. They're not going to be able to escape this judgment. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, judgment at the bottom of the deck. They're not going to be able to escape this. This is one of those, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. You got to face retribution. Get somebody to put something on your commissary. Start some trust funds. Said the Fool, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups with the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Yeah, jumped into a situation, took a leap of faith, thinking that they could collaborate and make something happen due to the love that they share, but it ends up turning into a situation that nobody can come back from with that Tower moment. Yep, that definitely does tie into information that's about to come out. Said Nikki and Kim, Nikki and Foxy would have definitely been a dynamic duo. Said they didn't want them together, but they pushed this female unity thing through. Yep, yeah, not through, not through bird brain. Never mind, baby. Listen, anybody who actually knows about female unity know that that was some foolishness, because I didn't see any real unity come out of it. You said, so what is the situation? It looks like the crumbling of an empire that they can't prevent. And somebody's going to be going to prison and they're losing money like, water going through their hands. They cannot stop it. Nothing they can do can stop this from happening. And they're doing whatever they can, allegedly, to try to buy time, but they're running out of time fast. It's like the sands of the hourglass, trying to flip it over so you can start again, flip it over to start again, but it's not working anymore. It says Seven of Cups to the Page of Wands. So once again, considering your options, trying to go in a new direction from the past. I don't want to say what I'm thinking, but no, it's not. Not too much of this energy is good. They're definitely trying to backtrack and change the direction that they're going in because nothing is working. You said, tell me about all that fake girls BS. So LOL, the Knight of Cups came out flying on the top of the Ace of Cups. Yeah, extending an olive branch, manipulating somebody through, using love bombing once again. You said I was thinking something else, Angel. Hey, be creative. Put it in the chat. I'll figure it out. Because I love to get where you all are coming from. Because you could be pulling something that I haven't pulled yet. Said their tactics aren't working anymore either. This is the year of revelation. Nobody's tactics is going to work this year if they're not doing what they're supposed to do in righteous energy. So what will they do next according to your reading? Good offense helps. Well, there is no offense against karma, baby. You got to eat that food. When karma pulls up, you got to deal with whatever it is that you dealt out to the universe being given back unto you. This is just them receiving that energy in return. But Knight of Wands. They thought they were going to get in and out with this situation and be done. But this Knight of Wands is speaking loud because it's falling under the Lovers. Jeez. Said I was thinking substances. Okay, substance with the Seven of Cups. I definitely get where you're coming from with that because that is my substance abuse card. Pages and what might have happened in the past with them. That's definitely another way to tether a person and control them as well. Said Four of Pentacles, they are trying to protect their assets as best as they can. But with the Three of Swords, it looks like it's a futile effort. They are going to be separated from those pentacles. Yeah. Said the veil has definitely been lifted. Yep. So everything's been exposed. Said karma's going to be there on their street for a while. Baby, karma's double part. Said Deseret will be successfully sued by her daughter. That's already happening. That's why they're trying to push it all the way back into next year. Said, I'm hearing Le Camel, listening to Krishan. Come on now, full of smoke. Watching my life go down. Yes. Said, maybe God lets you watch sometimes when people get the light shine. My gift allows me to see through what God allows me to be able to see. So, yes. I wish I could listen to that song on here, but y'all know I can't. But y'all see how appropriate it is that every time something happens, that song pops up? watching my life go down, and now they are. Said the Ten of Swords, the end of the road is coming, and there's no chance of turning things around. Said, so happy to see more people waking up to the BS and escaping illusion. Said Six of Swords to the Five of Swords. Yeah, trying to escape from a toxic, chaotic situation, doing a lot of arguing. They don't know how they're going to be able to get out of this. I don't see where they can. Tarot can be subjective, but I don't see how they can. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't see any way out of this. I think they're going to extend it as long as they can. They're going to stretch out the situation and try to exhaust every opportunity and avenue that they have, but all roads lead to a dead end. Yeah, look at that. The Tower falling under the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Magician. That was one of the biggest towers when they saw that the Diddler was not getting out. It's like, oh my God, this is real. The Death card. There is no new beginning coming out of this. The transition, something has to end for something to begin. This tower is just the beginning. He said the Fool, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, they were impetuous. They jumped into this too fast, thinking that they were going to be able to take her down due to things in the past. But she got more on them than they got on her. What is this? That I mean, for everyone in general, it's time for love to be and to win in the moment of truth. Yeah. Said they are just prolonging the inevitable. Yeah. And see, y'all, here goes Temperance. Death falls on top of Temperance. There will be no new beginnings. They're trying so hard to bring balance through a new beginning. There will be no new beginnings. Once these towers really hit and they fall, it's over. The Devil. They're obsessing with how they're going to move forward because there's a problem with the money. The money is slowing down, and it's slowing down very, very fast. Come on now, the Diddler's album, No Way Out. That's right. Remember that song he did with Genuine? Mama always told me one day this would happen, but she never told me when. She said that it would happen when I was much older, but she never told me when. Is this the end? My answer is yes. Said the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, they are arguing over the bag. Arguing big time. Said everybody's celebrating like this is the end for Diddy's situation. That's what's crazy. Baby, this is just the beginning. The feds just wanted him to sit down for a minute, and they going to just hit him with the boom. They going to keep coming back, coming back, coming back. It's just the beginning. People forget there were over 120 lawsuits. We don't know how many of those lawsuits can go from civil to being seen as possible criminal investigations. Queen of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. They invested a lot coming at Nikki. And it's like there's an eye on her, constantly watching her, allegedly. Hey, Charm, we've been here for a minute, babe. Just jump in where you can. Ooh, baby. Said Two of Wands, trying to make a decision on how to move forward. You said because they owe that money and they have to pay it back. They owe more than money, baby. They owe the universe. They owe karma. When you owe in the spiritual realm will come and take that payment back however it sees fit. Said, well, I think I should take a break from my pools. Well, you've been great, John. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, the Chariot. Heartbroken on how they're going to move forward. But it's looking like, law enforcement is going to come in fast and swift. Man, Judgment. They didn't expect this. This was not supposed to happen this way. Said Three of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands. Yeah, they're working together on how they can push their way out of this. The Wounded Warrior struggling to get out of this. Yeah, they're trying their hardest to make this situation work. Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going to work. Collaboration is a bust. It's not going to work. the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. Y'all, I don't know what the heck is about to come out, but it looks like some information is going to come out about a pregnant woman and we'll say, a intimate encounter that happened in secret. You said, thanks, I've been questioning my reading skills for a few weeks, a lot of doubts. You have helped me so much tonight. Have more faith in what you do. You're pretty good. I would say you're great, sir. So you're welcome to come over here anytime. Said this, yes, this is just the beginning. Scarlet says the sun. Allegedly. But that definitely looks like a mother, a pregnant woman, or a baby mama that somebody slept with in secret, and some secrets about to be unfolded. Said, can they ever know that God is greater than the darkness of deception? Will they ever see the Lord protects true believers? They're going to see it when it's all said and done. These are people that don't believe in the Most High, but they will believe in the Most High when He's done with them. I'm glad you enjoyed it, John Clark. Say, yep, I just pulled the Hangman to the Five of Wands. Yeah, they're going to be stuck in stasis. They're unable to fight this. Said the judge didn't dismiss them from Emilio's lawsuit. The judge said that the lawsuit with the Rock Nation can move forward. Yes, we were just talking about that earlier. And we're going to get into that on Wednesday. Today is all Nikki and Foxy. So y'all, I'm about to switch decks so I can go off into Nikki's energy, because this is depressing over there. Nothing good is coming over here. Everybody is over here trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. They're trying to, come up with new business ideas, abracadabra, whatever they can do, and it's not working. No rabbit is coming out of the hat this time. This is definitely not working. Hey, Caribbean Tasha, honey, how are you? You said, I'm just here in the bushes listening. What does the FBI think of Pebble Nation sabotaging Nikki? Did y'all hear that? Soon as I read that, there's the sirens. So I guess that's the energy speaking. He said, well, it's 1 a.m. in London. Well, have a wonderful night, honey, and you get you some good rest. You said God is just and will always bless us and protect us in good faith. Yeah, absolutely. You said abracadabra, whatever they could do, was a hard bar. Listen, it ain't working. It ain't working. Say they didn't want to put all their eggs in one basket just in case they didn't get the chance to win. Well, it looked like somebody kicking over all the baskets. They scrambling eggs all across the sidewalk. Yes, the sirens come on point. Alrighty, let's go to Nikki's deck, y'all. I want to get off into Nikki's energy. Let's see how, the Queen of Sagittarius is feeling. Ooh, this is about to get interesting, y'all. Goodness gracious. That was a lot. But it did nothing but confirm everything that we've been looking into for the last 2 years. So they squabbling and scrapping with my King of Cups voice. Woo! All right, hold on. Let me cleanse my hands. Let me anoint my hands. Let's get all that poverty off my hands. Because they got some money issues coming. And I don't want any of it. Somebody gonna mess around and be cutting coupons over there. Alrighty. Let's go off into Nikki's energy. Ooh, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest heavenly order. Show me what's to come to Nikki now that everybody is upset. Right, says sounds Gabriel horns of the angels. Well, when Archangel Gabriel sounds his horn, you know that God is about to get busy. And that's the card of judgment in tarot. That's definitely The second coming with Gabriel on his horn is the judgment card. Oh. Wait a minute. Well, if this ain't no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Hold on. So you got the Three of Cups here fell out in reverse, which means that the gossip and the collaboration that they had, that they came together against her, is not working. Seven of Wands in reverse. They have no defense that's going to be able to protect them from whatever it is that she has to say. And the Three of Coins. It was a wish fulfillment for them to collaborate with one another, but the collaboration completely fizzled out. It totally backfired. You said those cards can't wait to speak. Honey, listen, they did cartwheels, didn't they? Thank you, LaDon. Say hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Yes, but look at here. They poor over there, allegedly. But Four of Pentacles. Financial stability. They wanted to cut off Nikki's financial stability. Two of Swords. But the Four of Pentacles hits the table. So it's like she's still financially astute and very stable. Four of Pentacles to the Devil. Yeah, they're obsessed with her financial stability. Say yes, Foxy was to show up in the PF2 tour, but she didn't. I guess Camel stopped her. Well, can't nobody stop her. She a grown woman. She decided not to go. They wanted the investments for Nikki to hit a tower, but it's like whatever she's investing in, she's still able to do what she needs to do. So they've been messing, allegedly. They've been messing with her money for a while, trying to cause her towers for anything that she invests in. Well, she's working. Eight of Pentacles. Don't be surprised when Nikki comes out full throttle, because she's not going to miss out on any work. It's actually going to put her into overdrive. Six of Cups. Six of Cups represents things from the past. Ace of Wands. Ooh, Nikki. What Nikki has to say, they do not want this to get out. It's a Nine of Swords to the Ten of Cups. Yes, heavy anxiety and sleepless nights for the family. They are scared beyond belief. They don't know what she's going to say, but I'm telling you, they do not want this to come out. Said Two of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're juggling and scrambling because of the truth. They know what she's saying or what she's about to say is going to be the truth. Natasha knows. Not is about to get uglier than Ken Barbie, child. Y'all funny. And what she knows go way back. Seven of Cups, once again. She's considering her options on how to move forward. The Fool. See, they wanted her to kind of like, crash out. There's also some truths that are possibly going to come out about substance abuse. Somebody's substance abuse. Said, child, Nikki's voice, she needs to speak that shit. Said, do they owe her money? Listen, they owe her, period. But from what I'm looking at, can they afford to pay her is the question. Taos Ghost, baby, you gotta get a personal reading with me to get that answered. I'm not gonna answer that on here. Said, I believe there are some powerful invisible people helping Nikki. Am I right, Angel? Well, those powerful invisible energies that are helping Nikki start up there. The angels love her. But I promise you on everything that I love, that Nikki has some barbs in some very, very interesting high places, and they are very intelligent, and they will go to war. Two of Cups. Nine of coins. Ooh, this ain't just money business. This is boudoir business. This is some very interesting things that she knows that they don't even know she knows. And it goes way, way back. Six of Cups is like that throwback in the cut type energy. Queen of Wands, here she is. Oh, Queen of Wands, bottom of the deck, King of Cups. She's been quiet long enough, but whatever she knows is also tied into Puffy, allegedly. No wonder they shaking in their boots. Because nobody wants to be tied into him right now, for sure. Page of Coins. So she's got financial stability. She's got some new business ventures coming. Her businesses are doing well. She's making very good investments in money. But I do see that there's someone in law enforcement that is watching Nikki. Because they're waiting to see what she's got to say too. You said a horn just blasted through my street. Wow. Said is be under substances. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. Let's see. I got the Nine of Cups to the Two of Wands. Yeah, interested enough. Nine of Cups for sure. A wish fulfillment. A choice needs to be made because a cycle is coming to an end. So they definitely want her cycle to come to an end. That's their wish fulfillment, to close out the energy around her. But I don't see that happening. Thank you, Bay Area Radio. Said, because who wants to play with Nikki? Baby, they don't care about playing with Nikki. It's just that they never thought that they would be in this position where they would be on the wrong end of the stick. Let's see, Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, somebody's money is totally at a standstill. Knight of Wands. Opportunities are in and out. King of Pentacles in reverse. Total reversal of fortune. Knight of Swords. Message coming in swiftly about a large amount of money that they do not have. Three of Pentacles. Unable to collaborate with people. Unable to get money. Two of Wands. A choice needs to be made that affects the family and their wish fulfillment. Y'all, they're upside down, allegedly. They're very upside down in all of their money. Can't get any new money, can't access any money from possible properties or businesses. Owing large amounts of money. Contracts are at a standstill, unable to do new contracts to make money. Ooh, sheesh. No new collaborations. That feels like energy of liens, being upside down in liens. So all at the bottom of the deck. Four of Cups, unrequited offer for the Empress. Said it might be very damaging information. Oh, this is definitely damaging information because I feel like this information is some information Nikki wouldn't have ever had on them if they didn't owe her money. Y'all, just feel like they can't afford to pay her. They ain't got it. This really feel like they ain't got it. This gives the energy where somebody might be filing for bankruptcy, like chapter 13. Said Ace of Wands to the Five of Swords. You know, rushing to argue and combat what they consider to be toxic energy or argumentative energy, wanting to shut down her communication because they find it to be harsh. Said the Strength to the King of Wands, to the Five of Swords, and the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, he's trying to strong arm and silence her communication because he needs her to be quiet so that they can move forward. Seven of Coins. Show me this investment. Would you say from billionaire to bankruptcy? Allegedly. Two of Coins. Ooh, somebody is juggling. This gives me somebody is a step away from robbing Peter to pay Paul. Now, they wanted her to be financially unstable, but this ended up being a blessing in disguise for her because Three of Wands, this turned into some really great business opportunities. So let's say if they put her in a position where they were strong arming her opportunities and she had to come up with her own opportunities, she had to finance herself, her betting on herself paid off. Her financing herself means the house gets to keep almost all the money. But as she's making money, regardless of them trying to block her opportunities, that's right, Tarot Destiny, they're bleeding money, allegedly. Say, how is he a billionaire? Even Deseret is talking about bankruptcy. You can be a billionaire through credit. You can be a billionaire by all of the things that you own, you know, being added up from gross versus net. A lot of people are considered, you know, wealthy because of all the things that they own, but that doesn't mean that they have access to that in the bank. This feels like they're completely upside down. The Magician. Yeah, she's able to manifest work. She's creating her own work. They did not expect her to be able to say, okay, you won't give me opportunities, I'm going to make my own opportunities. And her opportunities ended up being more financially sound. Yep, says she bet on herself with PF2 tour, and we see how that went. Well, it looks like, you know, that, the nails, the shoes, everything that she invested in when she invested in herself, it literally manifested tenfold. Not for them, though. It looks like it's going in reverse tenfold. Queen of Coins, Six of Cups. Oh, sugar now. It looks like she may have some information on his wife. Something from way, way back in the past. Total exposure, the Sun. Ten of Cups and a Chariot. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how they're going to move forward, how they're going to get out of this situation. The Ten of Cups and the Chariot. Ten of Swords. They feel betrayed. It's like they're trying everything that they possibly can to get out of the situation, possibly take that family vacation that I told y'all about, and nothing is working out. It's like they're being cut off at every turn. Said King of Wands, the Hermit, the Six of Tentacles, the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So the King of Wands is trying to stay quiet, stay out the way, fall back, trying to figure out how to come up with money, even possibly trying to disperse money, allegedly, to Three of Cups also can represent gossip. So to possible vloggers to help to cover or color the narrative, allegedly. You said their houses are rented, their cars are provided, and heirs, money is controlled. Yeah, their money is controlled. Even with the houses that they own, if you have credit freezes, you can't refinance any of those houses and pull any money off those houses. It's a wrap. Not until they clear anything that might look like securities problems, like securities fraud, banking issues. Until that lifts, you can't do anything when it comes to banks and money. Said, I just got the Ten of Swords to the Hierophant. Yeah, and see, that feels like being betrayed by the powers that be and not just law enforcement. They this is something that they cannot get out of. Ten of Swords is final. Yeah, Six of Coins, Two of Cups. Um, they, yeah, it's something so weird going on with this money. It's like, it's like the couple is possibly trying to spend money to control the conversation about their money. But don't be surprised if they end up in, in a legal proceeding with Nikki and they have to pay her. Said, no wonder he is worried about, he's worried if it's about Joanne. Yeah. Yeah, they end up in a legal proceeding with Nikki. I'm telling you, it looks like they're going to have to pay her a very large amount of money. And it feels like somebody ain't got it. Said are they the ones behind her house getting swatted? I don't know. But that level of swatting, you definitely have to have someone that is on a higher level to agree with you, because that's not just no regular neighborhood. And that level of swatting is higher up ties in government. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What did y'all just say? The Hierophant, Ten of Swords. Here we go. Hierophant, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Feeling betrayed by the powers that be. Also, the Hierophant represents legal proceedings, institutions, and God himself. Y'all, this is not a good year for them financially or legally at all. You say every time you say Joanne, I holler. Hey, Austin, honey. Say, why didn't I get my notification? This is supposed to be tarot class, but I hit the wrong button again, so here we are. You said the blogs are saying that he's going to sue Nikki allegedly. Well, I'm telling you right now, if he sues her, this looks like this is going to work out in Nikki's behalf. So I would say that this is a terrible idea for him to end up in court with Nikki, because anything that happens in this case can turn around and be used if she wants to counter sue. So if he don't want to pay her, I think he need to leave her alone. Because it look like they're going to pay her one way or the other. Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the Hangman. So look at this. They didn't expect Nikki to be so loved, especially with her investing in herself with these new business opportunities. It turns out to be a Tower and the Hangman. This blew up in their face. They thought they were going to dry her out and push her out of the industry. It did nothing but literally boost her and push her back into the algorithm and put her back at the top where she already was, but it pushed her higher. Says strength to the Queen of Wands. Nikki will be fine when this all ends. Yeah. Said Six of Wands. Moving forward towards victory. Death, not being able to move forward due to secrets. Page of Swords. They don't even know that they're possibly being watched. Page of Swords. Well, he can sue everybody, but the problem is you're not going to win with everybody. And it costs a lot of money to go into these level of cases. You said, or is Tori really going to stick it to Henny? I'm going to tell you like this, Mystic. Everybody at Pebble Nation will get some very, very interesting karma this year. And this will not be anybody's year to go into court. 2025 to 2026 is going to be terrible for them in court. So stick it to them, or stick it to the wall and stay nailed to the wall like the Passion of Christ. And Emilio got that. Whoo, it's going to be so much to come out with that case. The Death card. Yeah, they were trying to end, the way people saw her, the way that people gravitated towards her. But there's going to be balance for her. They wanted to end her balance. They wanted to end her being able to get justice. But look at this, justice and a wheel of fortune. They're going to have to pay Nikki. Nikki's about to, she's about to level up. They got to give her them coins. He shouldn't dare, but hey. Said I just saw a post on X saying that the judge is saying they have to keep fighting Emilio's case. Yes, yes, yes. They cannot get that case thrown out. And what's interesting is the depositions between Meg, Dez, and the CFO. Baby, it's already complicated between them. So it looks like the CFO and Meg are all pointing fingers at Dez. Not a good look. Said I saw a video today saying Diddy's getting convicted for a Mann Act was a huge win for the victim civilly. Well, y'all got to remember, it's over, like, what is that, 120 cases? So this becomes case study for the other 119 cases. And they're going to keep on going and keep on going and keep on going, and it's going to stockpile. Said, is it wrong to be excited to see all of this play out? No, Mystic, because they have given me a headache for almost 3 years now. I want to see this play out. Like, we spiritually have been tapping into this energy this whole time. Now we get to see it manifest. And it's manifested way bigger than I expected. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they wanted energies to be flighty with Nikki, in and out. But y'all, it seems like a higher authority is going to be watching this case if he takes her to court. I don't think he really should do this. This is not the best idea. But because I like to see, a good car accident, this is going to be watched by higher authorities. So don't be surprised if the feds watch this to see what comes out with this case. You said, no, I want their reign of evil to fall. Me too. Manifesting my pregnancy, you see triplets in my future. Where is the husband? Whoo! Lord have mercy. If you see the man and don't see him broke either, you manifesting 3 little ones at the same time. Goodness gracious. You can't even give me a break of one here, one there. They just all got to come at the same time. Oh, damn. Don't do me like that. I'd never be done changing diapers. Woo! They had to be potty trained at 6 months. Do not do me that way. Yeah. So, y'all, even with the people that she's dated, it's all type. Ooh, it's some secrets. Y'all, Knight of Wands to the moon. That feels like some possible traffic type energy. When you say triplets, well, damn, that's what I said. You can't space them out a little bit. They'll be trying to be like, Mom, I'm running away from home again. Said, I'm not Nikki M, but my first time coming across your page, listening sounded just like what's happening to me. I will let you all finish your class. Just wow. You say we rebuke the energy. I mean, at least if you gonna send that energy, send a nice husband with plenty of resources. Don't just be sending 3 hungry mouths. Goodness gracious. Well, Hannah, we're not going to tap on that today. We're only doing Nikki and Foxy, but come back on Wednesday when I do Allegedly Wednesday, and that's where I read all the energy publicly. Said, feds watching 2 Chainz and for real. Would you say I'll be fresh as hell when the feds watching? Yeah, ooh, y'all. They need to leave her alone and stay out of courts. Total exposure. The moon to the sun, what's done in the dark comes out the light. And their financial information is going to have to come out in court. The star. Ooh. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, y'all. Y'all know the star represents Aquarius. More exposure, more information coming out on the star. They better leave Nikki alone. Nine of Wands. So, wounded warrior energy falling under the Queen of Coins in the Six of Cups. This feels like some DV energy that could be around their household that she is privy to, that she knows about, something that she may have seen with her own two eyes. You have a great evening as well. Oh, baby. The Emperor and the Star. Lord, the camel and the horse. What y'all got that Nikki know about? I'm telling y'all, she got some information they don't expect her to say. I'm interested in this information coming out from the past. The Six of Cups to the Queen of Coins to the Nine of Wands. The wounded warrior energy from the past. Well, a hidden relationship over here, but it sounds like somebody having an Ike and Tina relationship over here, allegedly. And she may possibly know about it and have seen some things. Knight of Coins. Six of Coins to the Knight of Coins. What did I tell y'all? Somebody ain't got it. They're going to end up having to pay her a very large amount of money, and they're going to try to drag this out like paying back money to rent a center. He said, we all want Nikki to speak. I want her to speak in due time when it's best for her. As long as it's something that's not going to, pull her under and cause her problems, then so be it. It's a Four of Wands, stability that will bring balance, justice. The Four of Cups, an unrequited offer for somebody moving too fast, the Fool. Yep. They took a leap of faith and literally jumped off the cliff and fell. Said they stopped her from dropping her documentary. What I'm looking at is not the documentary. I'm looking at some information that may have happened around that documentary time. And this feels like a DV situation, but baby, this don't feel like her situation. This feels like she witnessed somebody else get bop, 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 bop. Frosty, I'm serious. The Six of Pentacles is a large amount of money. The Knight of Coins is I ain't got it. Said I'd be so glad when she can drop it because it's going to be so much. Yes, child. Yes, it is. People going to have their mouth on the floor until 2027. Nine of Cups. The wish fulfillment. Yeah, their wish fulfillment was to have her juggling and not knowing how she was going to, make ends meet. It's like they wanted her to go broke. But what they wanted for her is what's happening to them. This is why you got to do unto others as you want them to do unto you. They wanted her to go broke, but it looks like they're going broke. And if they take her to court, it's going to be exposed that there's some issues with finances. And if the judgment says that they have to pay her, oh, Lord have mercy. Somebody might have to go down to the damn plasma clinic and, to squeeze out a little bit more, get some blood out of turnip. You said they're all going, would you say they're all the way going broke? Yeah. Yeah, Austin, somebody gonna have to, whoo, that's a whole different blood in, blood out. Said temperance. She had to separate herself to get balanced through a new beginning. Temperance and the hermit. But the hermit also represents a Virgo. So it's like she had to separate herself from a Virgo to get balanced through a new beginning. And ever since then, they've been watching her. So this feels like after the collaboration with Feeling Myself. Said, didn't Nikki say that Mickey Mouse was violent and Camel and Pebble Nation covered it up? Yes, she did. But what I'm looking at is this is not their business. This is somebody else over there at Pebble Creek. That's right, Mystic. Page of Swords to the Ten of Cups. Watching things happen with the family. She saw some family moments over there that may have been unsavory. This ain't even Nikki's business I'm picking up on. This is something that she may have witnessed. She was open about what she went through, but they keep a lot of secrets, allegedly. King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Y'all, the truth is going to come out, and I'm telling you, this feels like the higher authorities are watching this because they want to see if they take them to court and what comes out in court, because they're already watching, collecting information, allegedly. Good day to you, sweetie. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to extend an offer. They realized that they were being impetuous. They moved too fast. But it's like by the time they want to, like, let's say they may want to do a settlement. Like, let's not go to court. Let's go to arbitration. It feels like this is going to go too far to just have it be arbitration. Said Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they want her to lose it all. Yep. Get down or lay down. Either work with us, do what we want you to do, or you do nothing. But it is not working that way. The Star. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, wait a damn minute. Oh, Mystic, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I got to make sure I'm not seeing this wrong. Oh, I know I got on 4 eyes, but I got to make sure I'm not seeing this damn wrong. 6 of Cups, a past situation. Queen of Coins, an earth sign. 9 of Wands, wounded warrior. The Star, an air sign. Please tell me what you pick up off of that. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the Emperor, and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody working on, that, once again, a DV situation possibly, and the Emperor to the 7 of Pentacles. They're investing. They're fighting. They fighting like tooth and nail, possibly literally over here. But everybody's struggling to get out of this situation so that they can protect their investments. Okay, you said say it again. I'm going to show you better, I can tell you. The 6 of Cups, a situation that happened in the past. With a Queen of Coins, possible earth sign. 9 of Wands. Looks like a wounded warrior situation. With a Star, possible air sign. Now, I want to make sure I ain't going crazy. Because, baby, if that's what I think that is, girl, what? I don't even want to say that out loud. I just need to see if I'm... I just need to see that I'm not tripping. You said, wait, I'm getting a couple of things. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Oh. No, no, ma'am, no, sir. I am not seeing that. No, ma'am, no, sir. Mm-mm. 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 Said in the past, the queen and... Oh, I knew I wasn't the only one seeing that. I knew I wasn't the only one seeing that, so I'm not crazy. In the past, the queen and the star fought, and the queen beat her down. I had to take a commercial break. Come on, Mystic. Come on, Mystic. About the what? How in the world did that pop up? How in the world did that pop up? My rabbit ears are over there. How did I end up in this rabbit hole? I'm hollering in my soul, Mystic. I said, I know I didn't just see that. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe my glasses is ashy. I don't know. I don't know. In the word of Jaden Alexis, that's my D. That's my D. That's my D. That's my... No, ma'am. No, sir. What? Oh. Oh. Well, 50 said she'd get it on the floor. He said it. You said I got my readers on too because I was doing my homework and reading. Listen, I thought that I seen that wrong. I said, ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way I just seen that. 7 of Cups in the next row. This happened while people may have possibly been tipsy in front of the family. 10 of Cups. And somebody had to hurry up and leave. Oh! No, ma'am, no, sir. You said he did. She walked up on him and was like, she was ready to go at him fisticuff style. Now, I want y'all to go back, not this past Grammys, but the Grammys before. Now, y'all remember when she came out dressed like a mariachi band leader and she looked like she was ready for business with that wig and that hat cocked like a pistol and somebody was rushed out immediately? This makes more sense now. This makes way more sense now. You said, but according to the Hive, Jolene don't play about Henny. Well, it looked like she don't play with her, allegedly. You said that, yes, come on, Cass. I was just saying that. That explains the Grammy energy last year when Henny left due to Joanne when she came in. Baby. Oh, oh, oh. I did not expect to see that. Like, what? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Allegedly. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Even my imagination is allegedly. This was seen. Oh, somebody seen this. Somebody seen this. This falls right under the emperor. This is like this happened right in front of him. No wonder he was on the stage trying to use the baby as a shield. Allegedly. So this was said that Joanne was jumping off fences and running down on whoever about the wine. Baby. Yes, it looked like she rushed to the Grammys at the last minute. So the telenovela kept getting gooder and gooder. Oh! gooder and gooder. I like that one. Lord have mercy. Yep, said she tried to hand her that drink and she moved it. That was a whole nother one. We How did I just get that? How did I just get that? Oh my God. Said I just pulled the Hermit in reverse, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Did they send her on her way after they fought about after they fought about it? That's what I'm looking at right here, Mystic. Literally, Seven of Cups. Somebody was tipsy. Somebody was inebriated in front of the family. They hurried up and rushed this person out. The Emperor had to stand back and watch. It was nothing he could do about it. Eight of Cups. Sent this person on their way immediately. Hell yeah, that was a wild card, because I definitely didn't see that one coming. You said it's giving Obsessed, not the movie Obsessed. Woo! Whoo! Whoo, Lord. Baby, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Yes, Uno reverse. And reverse, reverse skip. He said he better not be glad it wasn't an elevator with Solange. Lord, somebody heartbroken because this happened fast. There wasn't nothing they could do about it. There wasn't nothing they could do about it. Woo! Those kicks was fast as lightning. Someone was kung fu fighting. Oh, oh God. Oh God. Oh. Oh God. Somebody might not actually still be over there. I feel like they are kind of like every man for themselves at this point, and this explains why. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Said Five of Wands to the Three of Swords. The horse was heartbroken, honey. I bet she was. Lord. The Five of Wands is very physical. Oh God. Y'all. That's why I needed help. I said, somebody else read this to make sure I ain't going crazy. I want to make sure I ain't see that wrong. Because what? I needed confirmation and reconfirmation. Damn, Nikki, what all do you know? Can we sit down and chat? Ugh. Ace of Swords. Not it's the card of the truth. So the truth is going to come out about financial woes over there. Like I said, if they take her to court, looks like they're going to have to pay her. The truth is going to come out about financial issues. I did not expect this to come out. Y'all leave Nikki alone. Just leave her alone. Said I was just going to ask why I got pulled into it. I needed a witness to make sure I wasn't damn crazy. Said I bet Nikki has tea for days. Baby, I bet Nikki has a whole grocery store aisle of tea. Said Nikki says she be knowing a lot too. I don't know why they keep testing her. Well, they fell in this test because it looked like Nikki got the whole, she got the answers to the test before they even write it. Jeez. Y'all, I did not expect that one at all. 50 said the old girl ran down on him. So I believe that it is very possible. Said Knight of Pentacles in reverse to the Hierophant. Yeah, they going to try to drag this out so people don't understand or don't know that they got financial problems. So they could possibly be filing motion after motion after motion to try to prolong this when they realize it's not going in the right direction. But it's literally only trying to stretch out the inevitable. Said she said she had a lot of tea. Honey, she got a tea factory. Because I promise you, that one right there threw me. I thought I saw it wrong. And I know I'm good at what I do, but I'm like, wait a minute. I might have that completely wrong. Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords. So when the time comes, things are going to move very rapidly and somebody is going to jail. Said, I remember seeing that in a magazine a long time ago. I think they got pictures of her checking 50. Yeah, he did a whole interview where he talked about it and they laughed about it on the Breakfast Club. Say, you know what they say about them quiet ones? At least she seems quiet in public. But I remember the old Joanne before she stopped speaking. Me too. And see, one thing about Virgos are the worst type of quiet. Because Virgos will be all cute and quiet and cuddly and then flip out and go Jeffrey Dahmer. You don't want to make them mad because they go from 0 to 1,000. Y'all, King of Cups, Queen of Swords. Like I said, she got more information about the diddler. So I would suggest lick him male, keep it cute and keep it mute. Just fall back like Homer Simpson in them bushes and leave her alone. Don't say nothing else because this ain't what you want. Nine of Swords. Yeah, feeling betrayed, sleepless nights, worry, lots of anxiety. You said the moon to the lovers, to the Two of Swords. Said, damn, Henny, you got cut off quickly, but it's coming out. And it's, remember, y'all, she said she ain't got no label no more. And I'm like, what the hell she means she ain't got no label? You got your own label. She out here, what's that little song from the Little Rascals? All by myself. Said the lovers to the Queen of Wands. See, once again, exposed. Oh, Lord. Hey, S. Bodie, how are you, baby? Said, was Diddy trying to manage Nikki back in the day? He was. He managed her for 3 years. So she was around him plenty enough time to have some information. Said Nikki was smart. She dodged so many bullets. Yeah. Ooh, the fool. Yeah, they took a leap of faith. But see, her taking her leap of faith and trusting in herself, the 9 of coins, Nikki had more money than they expected. They thought that they were going to break her, bankrupt her. She just started creating her own opportunities, and that money started coming and coming and coming, and they can't stop her from making money. But they're the ones that are, you know, their money is going in reverse. Mystic, look. This falls under the star. The 5 of Wands. I need them to stop messing with me. The 7 of Swords. Didn't see it coming. You got snuck. What's that song by Young Lyric? You got beat, you got dragged, you got beat up by a 12-year-old. Woo! The 5 of Wands falling under the star and the 7 of Swords. You didn't see this coming. So they keep reiterating that this possibly allegedly happened, and it was the surprise of a lifetime. Damn, you rumored to be beat up by Cutterdale Dance and now this? Public humiliation, embarrassment, scrutiny. Sorry you got yourself into this. Yeah, they're going to regret taking this too far with Nikki, for sure. Because it's going to unearth a lot of other truths that possibly would have never come out. Said Pebble Nation really love the courthouse. Their lawyers are busy. The lawyers are the only ones over there making money. You said it was the upside the head. Boo. Said Joanne looked like she got a mean backhand. Baby, this more than the backhand. You talking about 5 of wands. This a overall mean ass whooping. This was gratuitous. I got more and more and more. Yes, hands, shoulders, feet, and toes. It was, whoo. You said they messing with your internet now. See, I guess I finally got mine fixed. They got to mess with somebody. Queen of Swords. And this is what they want her to walk away from this situation because it looks like Nikki is telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So y'all, oh my God, I need a break. I'm going to end this here because ain't no telling what the hell else going to drop out across this table. Said maybe that's why she kept mentioning Joanne during the trial. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Said, and I always thought it was crazy that Nikki and Cameron are both Sag and B days are days apart. Well, he can't control her, and he hates it. She's way smarter than he needs her to be, and he can't get her to do what he wants her to do. It's like, why won't you just bow down and let me have my way? Allegedly. So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up tarot class. I feel like I need to go have a glass of wine and just mill over what I just looked at because I am literally cackling in my soul and my feet are swinging under the table, y'all. Who knew? Allegedly. Because we still don't know. Everything we saying over here is alleged. Oh. Ooh, what's that song? Bow down, bitches. Bow, bow down. Woo! I guess she meant that literally. Allegedly. So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I will be seeing y'all for Allegedly Wednesdays. Now that my internet is finally fixed, I can go back to uploading my deep dives because I couldn't even get my deep dives uploaded. Everybody that is in Thursday membership, I will see you Thursday night. And all of my tarot class people, we will have a private tarot class on Sunday. Y'all get a bonus evening. And thank y'all for coming to tarot class that was supposed to be private. Y'all got a free exhibition of how we teach you how to read tarot. Goodness gracious. You said last pull, 3 of Swords and the Devil to the 2 of Swords. Heartbreak over being toxic and obsessive, and now you done got cut off and everything done backfired on you. You said, hey, listen, I'm glad late is better than never. So imagine if there was a video and it leaked out of that fight. Baby, if it's a video, y'all gonna find me rolling around on the floor like Patti LaBelle at one of her damn sold out shows. I will be done for, okay? That will possibly make most of my year. If it comes out, let it fall out on my birthday, please and thank you. That would be so wonderful. But as of yet, it is very alleged. Nobody knows anything about it. It possibly never happened. Thank you, Tarot Destiny. I will see all of y'all later. Much love to everybody. And thank you to everybody who got to join the impromptu tarot class. I will see y'all on Wednesday for what's supposed to be our actual public live, Allegedly Wednesdays. Everybody be blessed. Have a wonderful evening. And I'm going to get me a glass of wine because I need a good cackle and kiki to myself. Oh, have mercy, y'all. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye-bye.